Yeah, hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. A bit of a non-sort of eventful week, not much happening this week, but one thing we did do this week was our old boy Hums. We're going to retire him after this week. He had a little bit of a breathing problem, which was obviously affecting him, and it got to the stage where he was just clocking off and didn't really want to race. As much as his track work was okay, and we had a heap of different types of gear on him, he just didn't really want to be a part of racing anymore. So rather than sort of flogging him around all the time, we're going to retire him. What we'll do is he's going to go into part of the off-the-track system, which is retired racehorses. They go off to retrainers and they teach them how to do other disciplines of racing, which is maybe a bit of show work. I would think he's probably going to be an eventer. So over the next few months, what we'll do is we'll just follow his path and where he's going to head. So tomorrow I'm going to send Hums up the road here to Shorey Park, and they're going to start him with his retraining. So we'll follow the whole story with him, whole journey with him, and see where he ends up. But he was a beauty old horse for us. He won 7 races, earned $250,000 prize money. He's a brother to Aloof, and who still happens to be racing up in Queensland. And he was a great horse to the stable. He used to race tough. He used to put himself forward and race tough. And all the boys, Turtle and all his mates, they all raced him, and they had a great old time with him. So really looking forward to seeing life after racing for Hums. Yeah, we'll head off to Warrnambool today, and we'll take Grable. She's pretty competitive in this sort of grade, this 58 grade. She just somehow we have to find 3 lengths. So we've changed her training regime around a fair bit. We're going to take her back down to Warrnambool today, where she seems to race her best, and step her back to the 1300. We're going to be able to bash her around in the bush somewhere and win another race with her. But if we want to win 3 or 4 more races with her, she probably has to learn how to run 13 or 1400 metres. So we'll do that with her today. She's just drawn lovely to sort of take our time. She'll probably roll forward, I imagine, and sit in the first 3 or 4 and see how we go there. But you can see the horse is in ripping condition. I can't improve her at all as far as her body condition and how she's going. She just has to learn to relax a little bit in the run, and hopefully, as I said, we've changed her training regime around a little bit to do that. So hopefully she can sort of be hitting the line nice and strong today, and then we continued racing over that sort of trip. Taking the leaders to Warrnambool today, and he goes up to the 1700. That's probably a bit more to his liking. I just want to try and ride him a little bit closer, and then we'll go up to 2000 metres after today with him. But look, he's in really good nick. His track work's good. He just needs to get back into a nice pattern of racing. He just didn't come up in the spring, so we've given him plenty of time out. I thought he'd hit the line nice and strong over 1400 first up. He'll go up to the 1700 today, and no doubt he'll get more and more competitive as he gets into his prep. Big Diamond Luke goes second up at Warrnambool today. He's coming off a tendon injury, this horse, so it's a bit gently with him for his first couple of runs. Like these horses, they have a year off. I thought he raced pretty good first up, nice and fresh. I'm just very mindful they can tend to run a blinder first up, these horses, and then second up they sort of struggle a little bit. So he goes up to the 1700. We'll just ride him a little bit conservatively again, and then third up after he has 2 nice solid runs under his belt, we'll sort of give him a good kick in the guts and put him into the race a lot closer. He seems to be going good. You see he's in great condition. He's beautiful in the coat, beautiful in the skin, and touch wood, the tendon's really good. So that's Big Diamond Luke today at Warrnambool. I'll take Fortune Rose to Flemington on Friday. Probably throwing her in the deep end a little bit, but it's a part of the rapid racing sort of thing on a Friday. They're all up the straight, the races at Flemington, all restricted grade races, and the race that she's in is very much her grade. Whether she's going to be zippy enough to sort of stay with them up the straight there at Flemington, I'm not too sure, but I do think the big open track will really suit her. It's an interesting concept. You get the 10 best city jockeys and the 10 best country jockeys. They all go into a ballot, and you get whatever jockey you get. So we've got Will Gordon riding ours, and unfortunately Will hasn't ridden to Flemington before, so both Fortune Rose and Will will learn all about Flemington together. But that's Fortune Rose at Flemington on Friday. Yeah, Sunday we'll more than likely take Pink and Black. Just want to see what gate she draws, but she's ready to race. Track work was good today. I'll get a blood count taken from her tomorrow to see where she is, but she's in good condition. She galloped up beautifully this morning. She's ready to go to the races, so really above average sort of horse, really like her. Beautiful big Toronado mare. She has had a fair few of her injuries, but hopefully we've sort of addressed all that and we've got on top of it, and we'll take her to the races on Sunday. Really like her. She's a beautiful animal, and she'll go really well on Sunday. Got Croc Lurkin here in at Geelong on Sunday. I accept with him. I'm just probably a little bit disappointed with his gallop through the week, so I'll probably do a bit with him in the morning and see how he is. I'll get a blood out of him. I just thought he just didn't stretch out as good as he normally does. He won his last start, and he seems to have been okay, but I was just probably a tad bit disappointed with his work. So we'll give him a gallop in the morning. If he works up okay, he will go to Geelong on Sunday. That's Croc Lurkin. Inyangani here, we took her to Warrnambool the other day, and she was terrible, and couldn't find anything wrong with her. She's in very good condition, as you can see. Had every test done under the sun about her. We couldn't find anything wrong with her. We gave her a gallop yesterday, galloped up like a rocket, so we'll take her back to Kilmore on Tuesday, and hopefully she just improves. But absolutely no excuse for a really poor run the other day. First up run was great. Track work since has been good. She's very healthy, so we just hope she had an off day. It's in Inyangani at Kilmore Tuesday.
G'day guys, welcome to Around the Stables. This week we'll go with a horse called Pink and Black. It's been a long road to be able to get this horse to the races. She's a horse that I don't know if I've had any horses here that have had the problems that's gone wrong with her. Not major problems, but just little finicky and just immaturity sort of problems. But finally, I think we have got her right. She is a horse that has shown us a little bit here at the farm, and certainly in her trials, she's pretty impressive when she works up to the bit, on the bit. But obviously, race days, pressure is a different thing, and we'll certainly find that out on Sunday at Geelong. She's a fast filly, and yeah, really just keen to get her to the races. Geelong should suit. No reason that she won't be mighty competitive there. She's the type of filly that we're out in our normal spot outside, but she didn't really cope with being out there. She was much more happier being inside a box in her own sort of comfort zone. But that's the sort of filly she is. She's pretty highly strung. She's pretty revvy. Everything's go with her. But yeah, I think there's enough ability there to win a few races with her, and hopefully Geelong on Sunday is a good kicking off point. That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Yeah, pretty busy start of the week. We had 6 horses trialling, and a lot of them have never had a race start. So yeah, I was really keen to see where they're at fitness-wise and ability-wise, and a few of them will probably go to the official trials next week at Geelong, and then a few of them are probably ready to race. So that's obviously exciting for the stable to have those young horses coming through. Speaking of young horses, went up last week to the Magic Millions for a bit of a working holiday, and was fortunate enough to work for a farm called Fernrig Farm, just a sort of upcoming farm. Yeah, they had an amazing sale. I think they were the 6th top aggregate, or 6th top average start up there, and all the horses they sold up there brought extraordinary money. So the one being the top was a 1.2 million Exceed Excel colt that I was fortunate enough to put through the ring. Compare that to probably racing, it's like winning a Group 1. So the excitement and buzz the farm and I got from that was second to none, and yeah, just really grateful for that opportunity. As far as back here, plenty of horses racing through the week. I think Pink and Black will go really well. Croc Lurkin, see if we can make it 2 for 2 for him. And yeah, plenty of young horses coming through, plenty of excitement, and can't wait to get into it. Till next week, see you later. Couple probably ready to race, so right, and obviously pleased enough people. So finish that. That's all right. I'll start again. That's all right. Might go a bit, eh? Righto, we'll go back inside.